I have just finished vitamin E oil on my hair. I work it on the inside of the scalp and it makes my hair really, really soft. So I don't use harsh chemicals. I don't use shampoo that you would normally buy that has a lot of sulfates in it. So I buy coconut. It has a lot of coconut. Is it coconut oil or argan oil? Anyway, as shampoo and conditioners, and then I do the vitamin E treatment on my hair. But I just finished my hair, and I was working on my word search. And the reason that I want to talk about the word search is because I had a stroke. Well, I've had a few strokes. I had a heart attack, then I had 2 strokes, and then I had 3 bouts of cancer. Now, the strokes are, first and foremost, they were the biggest detriment to my health, the 2 strokes that I had. And they affected my mobility. I had to relearn how to walk. I was 5 or 6 months in rehab, relearning how to walk, how to take care of myself, how to take a shower, how to do all those things. Now, I was able to walk, but I wasn't able to walk long distances. And, it was kind of odd because right after I had the stroke, I was able to walk. I walked with my worker out to her car to get a box and bring it back in to my hospital room. However, it seemed after the medication, I was taking heavy doses of medication, I was finding my mobility was affected. And so I had to deal with those things. And so that's what rehab did. It helped me to accommodate those changes in my mobility. And so I'm able to walk now. But there was a point of time when I had rehabilitation, and I had a physiotherapist and an occupational therapist, and the list goes on. The physiotherapist did a lot of exercises with me that dealt with my eyes. I would have to I had depth perception problems, okay? So I couldn't walk downstairs. I had a hard time walking upstairs. It was like I was climbing Mount Everest on tiny little slates, okay? So there was a lot of issues that I dealt with, and we had to literally train my brain and my body. And so I had to do all these exercises, and I did a lot of eye exercises where they would hold something here and then they would move it, and I would have to use my peripheral vision and get my peripheral vision, like my eyes would have to dart back and forth, right? So it strengthened my eyes. And depth perception. So they had a set of stairs, and I had to walk up and I had to walk down, and it was hard. It was hard. I remember just getting so frustrated and sitting down in the wheelchair and saying, okay, I give up, right? But they were persistent, and they insisted that I use that inner strength that I had. So I was able to accomplish it. Now, when they let me out of rehabilitation and I was able to come home again, I still worked on it while I was at home. I mean, I had a bath chair, I had supports in my room, in my bed, like everywhere, right? And I had a wheelchair, and then I had a walker, and then I had a cane, and I still use a walking stick. I do. For support, just in case. But what we're talking about is depth perception, because doing these word search puzzles, I never realized that it was actually strengthening my eyes. Now, my eyes were a big point of contention, right? So I did the rehab with the eyes, the whole bit. I did the whole bit, and I did well. But like I said, when I came home, I still had these issues. So I did it on my own, and I would do the exercises, the eye exercises, on, and I did it every day without fail. I was going to come back full force if it was the last thing I did, and I did. And my eyes are stronger now. I went from a level 4 glass to a 150, right? So that's a pretty good difference. Now, the 150s are too strong for my eyes, and those are the ones that I have on top of my head. The memory's still not that great. Anyway, so these are 150s, but they're too strong. So my eyes have come back quite well, and I think it might be because I use castor oil. I put castor oil here, and I let it absorb into my eyes. Anyhow, the depth perception, while I was walking down the stairs, I found it really, really difficult. Well, now I can walk down I have 6 flights of stairs that I got to walk down, and I walk down those flights of stairs. I walk up them sometimes when I'm feeling good enough, when I'm not feeling ill, or it's not I mean, when there's a change in the weather, a fluctuation in the weather, I can't accommodate 6 flights of stairs when there's a change. The barometric pressure will affect me. I'm like a walking thermometer. I'm telling you. Anyway, so when there's a change, and there is a change today, we are going to be going into the fall weather and, very shortly into the winter weather. And as we go into Halloween, the season or the holiday of Halloween, I remember so many years where we would get a dusting of snow on Halloween night. And we're coming up onto that last week of October, right? So I can feel it. I really, truly can feel it in my body. And I'm starting to get, bouts of dizziness and the whole bit, just like I do every single year since I had the stroke or the heart attack. Anyhow, so I've been doing, I do the stairs, the 6 flights of stairs occasionally when I can. I do walk down them quite a bit. I try not to take the elevator all the time, but I do walk down the flights of stairs many, many times. I also, like I said, I go for my 8-kilometer walk when, once again, my safety is not at risk. And there's a lot of things that are taking place in my environment right now where I don't feel secure in walking 8 kilometers. So, but I am staying fit. Okay, so then I started doing crossword puzzles. I have had the internet disconnected because I was getting sedate, and I was not spending a lot of time outdoors. I was basically kind of like sequestering myself and staying to myself all the time. So I thought, okay, I need the money more than I need the internet, so I had it cut off, and I utilized the library or my friends or whatever, even local coffee shops. You can use their internet, right? I mean, just, you don't want to do your business there, your banking there, but, anything else. Well, so I eliminated one bill out of my my budget, right? And then I thought, well, I need something. I want to do something. So I got my library card reinstated. I had let it lapse, and so they redid it. So I have a library card, and so I go to the library, use the net. I've taken out books and magazines, and I also thought I need something more where I don't have to always be taking it back. So I went over to the dollar store and I got myself a word search book. And how much was it? I think it was $2. $2. That's a pretty good investment, and I'm going to tell you why. I find that when I'm doing the word search, okay, I will open up a page like this, and I will look at the first word, okay, the first word. The first word here is apple fritter, okay? Now, I can look at the word apple fritter, I can look at this, and I can literally, oh, there it is, right there, apple fritter. It doesn't take me long at all. My eyes have trained themselves so explicitly to find the words. Like, I just look at it and I found the word apple fritter. I looked at it, I look at the jumble of letters, and I find the word. It's as simple as that. And it has not taken me very long to do all this, right? So I've only got about 10 pages left. So I'm going to have to take another trip to the dollar store and get some more. But as I said, I'm a low income. I'm in Canada, and I'm budgeting very, very tightly. Doing these crosswords, and I showed you how quickly I can pick up the words out of this crossword. Okay, I mean, I looked at the word, I looked at the thing, and it was there. And I didn't pre-look at this one, and I'll prove it to you. Let's pick another one. I only have a few left. I think there's 10 left. Okay, so let's pick another one. Let's pick caramel, the word caramel, okay? I can see it right there, caramel. Okay, let's pick the top one, almond. Let's see, almond. Ah, there it is right there, almond. Do you see how fast it is? My eyesight is it's like freaking amazing. And I can pick any one of these. Like, we'll just do this, right? I mean, I could just do that, and I could look at the word, and I can pick it out. I mean, I think I have one more left. Let's see. Okay. Here's one. I can't even pronounce these words. See that? Alo Blanca. Alo Blanca. Okay. Is that an L? Alo Blanca. There you go. There it is there. I'm telling you. It's easy, it's quick, and my eyes pick it up very, very quickly. So it hasn't taken me long to do this puzzle book. Like I said, I'm going to have to run over and get some more. But like I said, money-wise, I won't have the money to do that till the end of the month. You know, I'm a senior. I'm disabled, right? So, but this is going to be on my bucket list. This is going to be something that I am going to purchase more of, and I'm going to keep like maybe 2 or 3 of them here because I do go through them so fast. But what I want to tell you about is I was having a hard time, even though my eyesight is quick, okay, and it picks up the words and the letters very, very quickly just by looking at it. I'm finding that when I go to do the puzzle, okay, and I have to, the word is slanted, is angled. When I find a word that's angled, okay, I have no problem finding that word. What I have a problem doing is drawing the line diagonally. You see, I don't know if you can see some of those diagonal lines are very wobbly, and the reason why is because I have a hell of a time. And I'm not lying. This is no lie. I have a hard time drawing a line from, let's say, the P, okay, straight down on a diagonal. I have a hard time. I can't do it. I have to put the paper down, and I have to put my glasses on, and I have to go from the bottom up instead of the top of the word, from the alphabet, like from the top to the bottom. I have to go from the bottom to the top. Yeah. So, you know, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. The things that have happened to my eyesight, it's absolutely insane. They're fast. I've got my vision back more than I had before, because even before I had the stroke, I used readers. I don't really need these. When the light is good, when I have a good light or it's sunny outside, I can read anything. I can read from a distance without my glasses. You know what I'm saying? But when the light is bad in the house, or we're having odd weather, like we're getting rain or something like that. So I'm trying to dry my hair with the oil in it. But anyway, I have a hard time reading without my glasses when the light is bad. When the light is good, no problem at all. But drawing a diagonal line from top to bottom is a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to develop my own little exercise that rehabilitation, my occupational therapist and my physiotherapist would be so proud of me. Yeah, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to develop my own exercise so I can train my mind and my eyes to draw that diagonal line from top to bottom instead of from bottom to top, which is very, very, very important to me, okay? I want to bring my body back to its, maybe not the previous state because I'm not 20 anymore, but as close as I can get to very healthy and vibrant and, what's the word? Is it sustainable? Where my body actually can take care of me the way the good Lord meant it to, right? I do strongly believe that our gut microbiome is at the center of everything, okay? That is basically the center of our universe, is our gut microbiome. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that the crossword puzzles are helping to heal my eyesight. And I didn't even know I had an issue with that. I had absolutely no idea I had an issue with drawing diagonal lines. Like, who would think it? Who would actually think, oh, I had a stroke and I can't draw diagonal lines? It's not something that I don't even think they told me about it. It's just something that comes along with, the repercussions of having a stroke. I can't draw diagonal lines. Does it really matter? Hell yeah, it matters to me. So I am going to start my own little training program. And I am going to, take a piece of paper and after supper one night, just, do almost like a crossword and try to draw the lines from one right through to the other. Yeah. So I was finding that when I was finding a word and it was diagonal, I was literally, I couldn't keep sight of where the word was. I was losing track. And so I thought, wow, I've never seen that before. Have you? Anyway, just a little spiel. I am going to finish my word puzzle. I'm going to make a warm cup of tea. I'm going to enjoy it and let my hair dry and see how that turned out with the vitamin E treatment. And I shall see you on the next video. The good Lord be willing.